Hello everyone, today we are going to be starting off one of the companion missions, specifically LUOCH'S here, a Night Stranger. The description is LUOCH'a, the cryptic outworld merchant, looks so similar to that person. Looks like it's a job for Genius Detective March 7th. Wonderful. Let's just hit go and just start it off right here. Why not? Can we just teleport to it? No. Alright, what's close by? Here it is. Right there. Perfect. Alright, I'm so used to, usually when I play the game, I think I've said this before, I usually play on my computer, however, recording on my computer does not, it just doesn't look as good as just recording on my phone. So just for maximum visual goodness, I use my computer here. I mean, I use my phone here to record, which can create a little bit of problems. Alright, let's talk to this guy, Daho. I'm here to help with the investigation.
Oh, so you are. And these would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
You're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Make yourselves comfortable. One moment, please. Jingyan! Give me the photos!
Coming. Stop yelling.
After a while, Jingyan hurries over the
Thanks
scroll.
for waiting. These are the Outworld travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh. I see. What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Which one? Let me see.
Is one of them a
I
threat?
don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as... what was it again?
LUOCH'a. His name is LUOCH'a.
That's right, LUOCH'a. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name. Something to do with coughing. It was pretty conspicuous. I had to ask him about it.
A coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Shenzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Huh. I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Coffin.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the Luofu, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be LUOCH'S line of work. Is there something up with him?
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
That's complicated. Come with me to the Foursquare Mirror. It'll be easier to explain. Exalting Sanctum is one of the Luofu's crucial central cities. The higher-ups are very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area. LUOCH'a arrived on the Luofu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious about his behavior.
I figured it out! The day before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron.
Eureka, that solves everything.
If that were the case, the Realm Keeping Commission would have arrested him by now. Why look to us for help?
Oh, yeah. Ah, geez, this is gonna be a tough case to crack if even my instincts are off.
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected.
Why didn't you just ask him?
We will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple interrogations. So, if you feel this LUOCHA is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its...
Cover.
Sorry. What I mean is... it's difficult to explain, but my instinct tells me this LUOCHA is involved somehow. Apologies. I realize this is personal speculation.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Not at all. Make sure you don't leave the commission. Just help them check the Psycrane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry, the Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
Alright. Outworld Sojourner, a night stranger begun. Alright, yeah, there's a lot to talk about there, but interesting, some pasts collecting. Speaking of collecting, let me collect that book. Alright, let's just start off on the quest, right?
From here. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's
All right,
do it.
Follow me.
Jingyan takes everyone to the Foursquare Mirror and begins to retrieve the footage. Going right back into dialogue, I'm sure, but this is interesting so far.
The Arbor caused unusual yin-yang phenomena, which affected the entire Psycrane system. We lost a lot of video footage, and for the image data we recovered, the timestamps are all jumbled up. Look, this is Mr. LUOCHA on the day prior to the resurrection.
So we have to clean up and reorder the footage ourselves?
Exactly. Thank you again for your help.
This is your forte. Over to you.
Roger that.
I knew we could rely on you.
Alright. Footage 1. LUOCHA crossed the street and turned into a strange corner. It looks dangerous there, but he didn't seem to care at all. Oh, it's going automatically when there's no voice. Alright, LUOCHA walked into a small inn without any heavy luggage. Lucha walked into spare time bookshop and stepped out after a while. He left with nothing in hand. Perhaps he didn't buy anything. Footage 4. Locha is looking into the distance of the dock of Exalting Sanctum with Coffin at his side. Maybe he just left a star skiff. Maybe he's waiting for a new star skiff. He walked along the dock for a while and put aside his luggage, leaning on the rail and watching star skiffs pass by the dock. Yep.
Oh,
What do you think?
Any idea what the correct order is?
Oh gosh, I had to think about it now. Alright, I'm gonna go through the videos one more time and look at them.
Sure.
See videos again.
Which one do you want to watch?
Let's look at footage 1. Across the street, strange corner, looks dangerous there, but he didn't seem to care at all. He paced in with nothing but a sword in hand. Alright, went in with a sword. 2, small inn, no heavy luggage. 3, walked into a bookshop, stepped after a while. He left with nothing in hand. Perhaps he didn't buy anything. And footage 4, which is looking at the distance of the dock of Exalting Sanctum with Coffin on his side. Maybe he just left a star skiff. He walked along the dock for a while and put aside his luggage, leaning on the rail. Okay. So that one he has it. So he doesn't have his coffin here. Footage 2. So he walked out with luggage. Okay. So it's probably 4, 2, 3, maybe 3? Maybe 1. Alright, it's either... Alright, so it's 4, 2, and either 1, 3, or 3, 1. Alright. So probably 4, 2, 3, 1, because that's the only one that starts with 4, which I'm pretty sure is the start.
Let me see if this order works. LUOCHA exits the star skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin. Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into a dark alley.
The logic in this is sound. Looks like the correct order. Nice work.
That's right. I'm
Nice
so
work
smart.
indeed. Your sidekick to a genius detective after all. Where does this corner lead to?
I checked the map and found a gate in this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skiff.
Why would he leave Exalting Sanctum via a secluded dock? That's so suspicious.
I don't think Mr. LUOCHA could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Yunsho Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of divine foresight. It's only used during invasions. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's been locked for centuries and only gets opened for occasional inspections.
The key question is, when did he leave? There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan, does the remaining footage show anyone else entering or leaving this place?
I can find out, but you'll have to wait a while. Most of the footage was lost, but at least there was a whole day of recording. There's a lot that needs checking and confirming first.
Understood. Thank you.
When will you be done?
Hey, don't rush her. So sorry, Miss Qingyan. They can be a little impatient. Take your time. We can wait.
Not to worry, I understand. After all, you're taking time away from your own affairs to lend a helping hand. I'll get everything to you as soon as possible.
Alright, let's talk to her now, right away. We're just gonna bug her
Thanks
instantly.
for waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. You say all. A lot of it was lost.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best, of course. It'll take more time. I can't hand them over just now.
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after LUOCHA'S appearance here. LUOCHA'S nowhere to be seen, though.
Huh? Isn't this a scene from the Angler mystery?
What are you talking about?
The Angler Mystery, the novel. There's a scene that's identical to this footage.
Now that you mention it,
I'm not sure I follow.
The Angler's origin story, of course. He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. 2 agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him. The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Videodara's hatching rebirth. The Angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the Angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases.
Why would a tea society be so vicious?
Their tea must be stronger than Himiko's coffee.
The Tea Society is just a code name. Did you think they'd call themselves the Evil Society? They have to have a nice-sounding name to conceal themselves.
So, March, what you mean is, the 2 people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged LUOCHA?
What if a crazy Angler mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? LUOCHA gets turned into a child, then follows a mysterious duo in black. Oh, the plot thickens. This could be a kidnapping.
The child in the footage has black hair. LUOCHA'S hair is blonde.
True, their hair color is completely different.
Maybe he dyed his hair.
hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
Too bad, Marge. No de-aging, no angler.
Remember Julian back in Bellabog?
No, this is completely different.
The Cycranes weren't able to get a clear look at the 2 people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu. Maybe she saw something.
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
All right, let's go. Time to interview the witness.
Alright, let's go over to the bookstore person. There's also something to collect up here. Very nice. Alright, so it's the bookstore girl.
Drop by the realm keeping
She,
commission if you
yeah, I
need.
guess we could teleport here. Not there. I guess, I mean, saving us like actually 5 seconds, but oh well. Alright, we'll get over to this
I
girl
don't
here and
see
talk
the
to her.
shopkeeper. Let's look for her in the area.
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You 2 go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
All I was focusing on was a point that I missed a chest over here. I actually haven't combed through the this area yet for chests. I did all the Bellabog stuff and whatever. I didn't mean to talk to you. I do not care, sad woman. I want to investigate this. Hi, Yunshin. I have an errand to run. Please watch the store for me while I'm gone. Back soon.
So she
Yinshu.
asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too.
Okay. Let's check the desk itself. Away on temporary business. Please come back later.
Looks like Yinshu isn't here after all. Where could she be?
Alright. There's something on the books. Scroll. Oh, okay, fine. Investigate. After 40 years, the latest addition to the Angler Mystery series, the Hatching Rebirth Conundrum, is selling out everywhere.
A new addition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Lawfu. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest.
Alright, I guess that doesn't really have anything to do with what's going on now. Or maybe it will. Anything behind? No. What about you? You look like maybe
Hey,
you know
mister.
something.
Are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper of Spare Time Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Yingshu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Can you please tell us where she is?
Why should I?
Because we're asking nicely? What's with the attitude?
I can tell you. If you pay me 500 strails.
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Come on. No one ever tell you that information and intelligence are the most valuable commodities?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable type. What should we do?
Well, I don't want to pay him.
Oh, you dare threaten me? Do you know who I am?
The question is, do you know who we are?
We're from the Tea Society.
You mean like the one in that work of fiction? Who are you trying to kid?
And who do you think were the inspiration for the Tea Society? Us, that's who.
Sounds like a pack of lies. Still, they don't seem like pushovers. Dang it! Am I in trouble? Better to live and find another day. Ugh, forget it. I'm not stooping to your level. Inchu said she had a voucher for a food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
About time you saw the light. Come on, let's go.
Alright, that was silly. Okay. Let's go to where that is. Oh, it's only over there? It's not even that far away. I don't need to teleport. It's quick. It's faster if I just run. Maybe. Oh my gosh. How did I hit that? Trying to zoom out. Jeez. Alright, run over here. Over there. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Quick and fast. Quick and fast. Is that her right there? It looks like a kid. It's probably her. What's up, Yinshu?
Are you Yinshu? The shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about. Yeah, that's me. Can I help you? You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, okay. Let's go.
You return to Spare Time Bookshop. On the way over, you get Yinshu up to speed.
That footage, I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seemed like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did. So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the outworlder was doing? Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing... they smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
On the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much. Still, according to the Psycrane recordings, LUOCHA'S final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare Time Bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now, he did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget? He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it. After that, he just left the book on the counter and went on his way. I can't believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
So, what was the book?
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it. Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Luocha is a villain. How could he do this? Tearing up a book as well written as the Angler Mystery. Unacceptable.
Why did Locha tear out the title page?
If I knew the answer to that, wouldn't that make me as evil as him?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Luofu. Dahao and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron. I think that by removing the page, LUOCHA may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
I'm lost.
That's all right. This is a bit of a conjectural leap. What I'm trying to say is, I think LUOCHA may have friends on the Luofu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse! How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
I'm afraid evil plans are still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Psycrane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end?
Do you have some time? Please come back to the Realm Keeping Commission when you can. I've fixed some of the recordings, and there's a section you might find interesting. That's good. Mr. Yang's help is right on time. Thank you so much. We'll head there immediately. Okay, please be careful on the way here.
Ah, that's more like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
Alright. Let's head over there quick. Things seem to be interesting, I suppose. Maybe getting a little too slow for my taste. Let's hope something starts happening with this one here.
Household registration always
Alright.
takes forever.
It's all on you.
So, we now know what time LUOCHA left the open area.
Nice! You found footage of him leaving?
Yes, according to the Psycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered.
Strange. Why spend 2 hours in such a confined area? He must have been up to something.
Afternoon nap?
Maybe he spent all his money on Star Taro bubble tea and couldn't afford a hotel room.
Oddly specific, March.
It's a shame no Psycranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to. This LUOCHA is getting more suspicious by the minute. Psst. I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
I wouldn't call it restless, a little concerned maybe.
Don't worry about me. It's just my mind keeps wandering back to those other LUOCHA'S I mentioned. Not the greatest memories.
How does he always hear us?
Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Thanks for the help, Miss Qingyan.
So, what did LUOCHA get up to during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
Oh? And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the Angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime.
Or to put it another way, I'm too lazy to explore the map.
It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then when we arrive at the scene, you'll see that the facts match my theory to a T.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Yay! Mr. Yang is the best!
Household registration always takes
Alright, collaborate with
forever.
Marcel to put on her detective show.
Ready? I'm gonna start my reconstruction.
I'm good, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected.
Okay, alright, so we do a fight here. I guess I didn't really figure that was gonna happen. Alright, so we use him. Let's throw on, what are they weak to? I guess we could throw on, you, because they're weak to you, apparently, a little bit. Oh, I didn't do quick setup. Oops. Throw you on there, and then, I don't know, throw you on there. It doesn't matter. This is probably going to be super fast and super easy. Not very worried.
Right. I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
And now I'm Luocha.
Mr. Yang, I'm scared.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking. Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
You think that would stop the likes of Luocha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
I'm losing the immersion.
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Even if LUOCHA was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
His villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
Alright, I kind of like this idea of playing through the idea of someone else. You know, it's fun. It's cool. Alright, so when you get those there, let's start by just getting them next to each other. Wrong way. Do that. Oh, we're not going to be able to do it that easy, huh? So move you. Oh, it doesn't even let you walk over that. Alright. Move that there just so I can move this back there. And then I can move this to the left. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, door unlocked.
Now that I think about it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Hiding in plain sight, perhaps.
Yeah, sure. Alright, let's head up here. Looks like we just go to the right.
Hold on. This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route?
What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what LUOCHA did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
True. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
Start over.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
Ha! Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain. Have at you!
Why is the monster talking now?
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
Let's get to this combat here. This is quite silly, but I don't mind. It's pretty. It's enjoyable enough, right? Maybe I should have brought Yukong just for the extra. I mean, I'm not very worried.
Receive divinity.
Good as new.
Alright, just start with the restore just so we could get try to get his field up as fast as possible. Do it to you. Don't worry, you'll be fine, right? These guys aren't weak to you. Oops. Wow, you took a lot of damage.
Better late than never. 1,000 wonders to
Do him. It's okay, because LUOCHA'S crazy with it. He'll make sure you don't die. You can go a lot squishier teams with him. It's pretty crazy.
Time for a buzz.
You can take huge advantage of his insane healing capabilities, that's for sure. I actually want you to go to him,
I'll see you
down him,
off.
I'm gonna be honest.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a
I just
buzz.
think he's better, what can I say?
Life in the sanctuary.
Let's get through this quickly. I don't wanna be here too long.
This combat need. This is double speed.
Alright, let's finish this up with her ult, we'll kill. Yeah. Blow up, doesn't matter. Okay. So is this how they add more time, is adding monsters? That's one way to do it, that's for sure.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Alright, let's go
You
on the
took the bait.
offensive. I don't worry too much about other things.
Time for a buzz.
Perfect.
Seize the moment.
Fighting is
These
meaningless.
guys are weak to you. Sorry, John Hang. Maybe you were the... Hopefully maybe these bigger bosses are weak to him. I couldn't tell if that's what they were going for or not. Ho ho ho.
Time for a buzz.
Boink. Forgot that you really want to make sure you do his
Received
restore
Don't worry
stuff,
about me.
like,
Eternal
pretty much
sleep.
most of the time. I always forget that that's the only way he builds up his field. So I need to be doing that more. Okay, broke. Bing. Oh. You're done, kid. You're done. Plus they get all the healing. He's crazy. He is crazy. I mean, he's good. I mean, believe it or not, he is a premium unit. All these premium units are really good like that, right?
Truth of life in the
But he is
sanctuary but a vision.
he is very, very good. Right. I mean, just the healing, being a utility character, right? You know, utility characters are obviously useful, but being a utility character that can also deal damage is like you can't change. That's lame. Alright, but being a utility character that can also deal decent damage, right up there next to some like actually good damage dealers, is kind of crazy. That is one way to definitely increase what they can do, right?
Seize the moment.
Because
This is double speed.
you know, you have characters like Asta, Chingy in here, right? Some of these more 4-star. I mean, obviously they're 4-star stuff, but I mean, even to some extent, like Bronny, right? You know, utility, but you know, they don't usually offer very much more than that. The thing with him though is that he's got his utility, but also he's just like crazy strong. Not like crazy strong. The strength he has is really noticeable and really good because you wouldn't expect him to have that kind of strength, right?
Customers?
The reason why it's so special is because like you're like, oh, he's a supporting unit. He's supposed to be a healer. You just wouldn't expect him to deal that much damage, even with the numbers that he has, right? I mean, you look at his numbers, you see that you want to go attack oriented with him, but still, it's
What are all these enemies
Yeah.
doing on the Luofu?
March 7th. Explain yourself.
Because.
March, you don't have to add in combat scenes while you're figuring out where to take the story. We can wait.
Real, true though. That's funny.
Monster layers and black market spaces, I doubt the Luofu has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that LUOCHA came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cutthroats. May as well throw in some monsters here and there.
Is this a detective story or an action movie?
The Angler is both a detective and a fighter. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what LUOCHA ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
I suppose that makes some kind of sense.
Some kind of sense. Makes sense how?
I don't see any major plot holes.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward. I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron?
All right, let's
The
keep
buyer is
moving.
waiting there. Time to head over.
Plausible. Looking at the map, this place is well hidden.
Finally! Mr. Yang approves Detective March's theory.
Let's see where this leads first. Stop right there. State your business.
Is that Mr. Yang?
No, that's Puar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
Isn't pu'ar a type of tea?
That's right! He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally he chose a type of tea as his alias.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here? Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business, or... Never mind.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID first.
I wonder if LUOCHA has something prepared for this moment.
Looks like it's what it is. Title page. The title page.
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
Take your time.
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, LUOCHA sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
Bomb bomb.
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery and make it snappy.
Startaro Bubble, the milk tea?
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
It kind of works, right?
Puar, give him the money. Happy now? Ready to hand it over?
Be careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those. To keep our little secret safe, I'm afraid I need to take special measures.
Quite sensible when you think about it.
When it comes to minor details, March can be very logical. As for the rest of the story... Speaking of which, when did I turn into an Arumaton?
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an Arumaton in dire situations.
Okay.
Huh. And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum.
Alright, combat time.
Don't get complacent.
Let's use her ult. You to get him started.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Use this. Does it do anything else or just heal? I can't remember. I feel like that's all it does, right? Stores, yeah, and that has that one. And removes a debuff. Okay. We'll just use it on himself, it doesn't matter. Start with this before the thing sinks. They're not weak to you. Interesting. No, they require you. Okay. We'll do this.
Time for a
Look
buzz.
at your alt, which is perfect. Is that there?
This is double speed.
Boom. Sanction mode activated. How much do you know about these are gonna be like the imaginary though? So I should have said his alt. Ouch, he got hurt a lot. Well, they aren't. Well, actually, though, they are. Never mind. This guy is weak to wind. Let's set him up, I guess. Obviously, I can't do too much damage. Oh my gosh, take him. Don't get attacked, please. Start breaking these guys, I guess.
I'll see you off.
You're there. Oh, you healed so much. Wow. Having that thing up just does so much if you get his field up. It's crazy. Ouch. Again. That. Alright, this guy is terminated.
Truth of life and death. The sanctuary
Break him.
is but a vision.
Boom.
You
Great.
took
Perfect.
bait.
Alright. Let's break this guy
Time
just
for a
quick.
buzz.
It's gonna be an AoE. You gonna heal? Do you have the heal up? You don't. Alright, but you can do some damage and heal up. Wow. The healing is just so crazy. Alright, no one needs to heal. We got our thing up anyways. We'll do this quick. And by thing up I mean our field up. Do this actually on her. This main guy.
More
Right,
enemies.
so do this quick.
This
Like
is double
that.
speed.
I don't have the dupes in her. I have like none. I do have none, which is a shame because having that ultimate do extra damage based on like
Welcome, customers.
enemy. What you call it?
Fighting is meaningless.
You know the what you call it.
You chose
Based
the
on.
wrong enemy.
I'm gonna try to say, based on enemy.
Better late than never.
Oh my gosh. Based on how many debuffs the enemy have. Wow, that was insanely hard for me to say for some reason. That increases her damage by a ton.
Don't worry
Speaking about
about me.
utility, that can do damage eventually.
More
She
enemies.
can. Okay, your support's up. Getting these guys 100%. Unfortunate.
I'll see you off.
Get all these guys as well. Let's heal you. And then we get to use an ult. Great, because all these guys are weak to that. Perfect. Might as well have you attack that still. We'll wait
Can I have
until
fun this
the
time?
sanction is done before we actually use the ult. Same with hers.
Friends.
Her thing's up. She doesn't quite have her ult yet, it's fine. Enchainment on him.
No interest in
A little less than optimal, definitely. Just considering. Just do that. We might be able to finish him off before the sanction breaks. We'll see. I think it's his turn next. Doesn't have his ult yet. We'll give him. We'll get close. He has a low ult. Might just give it to
You
him.
chose
Okay,
the
well,
wrong
not
enemy.
exactly, but sort of. Do that.
Receive divinity.
Make sure we're keeping our field up. We'll do this.
The dead return.
Extra damage. Very nice. Boom. That should do a lot of damage to him. Are any of those guys gonna die? No. Okay. Well,
This
we should
combat
be able to
needs
finish him off with
optimized.
these.
This is
I would
double
think.
speed.
This should be able to do enough damage without. Yeah, okay, it does. You blow up, and you blow up. Perfect. All right, there we go. We beat Ewer or whatever his name was. Okay, so my internet went out. Very unfortunate.
This isn't over.
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so LUOCHA has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
All right, we'll go around here. Yeah, my internet went out in the middle of them talking and in the middle of doing stuff. So I am on data right now. I'm just gonna run past these guys. I kind of want to get this over with. I'm not taking a little bit of time of not incredibly interesting stuff.
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
Climb aboard, LUOCHA. Time to get out of here.
So LUOCHA hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind LUOCHA'S disappearance.
So, who was piloting the star skiff?
sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was her.
How come I get dragged into
No
this?
one gets left out of my stories.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few questions. For example, if LUOCHA took flight from the dock, how could he appear in Psycrane footage 2 hours later? Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if LUOCHA did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
You're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with the angler just yet. You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
Insane. All right, let's get out of here. Keep doing this actual on the field. Well, all right. So, but however, my guess is that March 7th is actually going to be relatively correct. That would be my guess. Oh, what's going on here?
Excuse me, officer. We're looking for someone. Can you help us?
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd say he was an outworlder.
An outworlder with blonde hair? Could it be? May I ask why you're looking for him?
He saved our life.
Since when did we start sharing a life?
Backen, we're not rehearsing.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. LUOCHA, he rescued both of us.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the Arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two... the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe change?
Dark clothing? Ah, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are. Dark clothing.
We fell into a ditch.
Wait, what?
There we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
I lost my footing and slipped right in. My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet. We were covered head to toe in... Anyway, I assume that's why you thought we had dark clothing on. A dignified story, I'm sure you'll agree.
No wonder Yinshu said she had to cover her nose.
Anyway, thankfully Mr. LUOCHA was passing by and dragged us back to dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager.
What did you do exactly?
A thousand thanks, kind stranger. Without your bravery, we'd never have gotten out of that ditch alive.
No, sir. That if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on us.
Even it's beyond our power to help.
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Nonsense! You went out of your way to...
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
No, we can't thank you enough.
Oh, one moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds. I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest. There you go.
I don't know what to say. Sorry to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
Be careful on the back. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
Here, that's the prescription he gave us.
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Luocha make this?
That's right. He wrote down the prescription and folded it into shape.
A man of romantic sensibilities, one might say.
The paper looks familiar. Can I open it?
Of course. We'd already opened it when we showed it to the pharmacy.
We were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission. We suspect it's probably our best chance of tracing him.
We can take it off you. We'll let you know when we find him.
Let me see. Of course!
What is it?
It's the title page of the Angler Mystery! The prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... Huh? So that's what this is all about?
This is actually pretty interesting, though. I'll admit, I just gotta say, it's kind of funny that what actually happened is quite goofy. No, not nearly as goofy as March 10th thought it was, but still quite goofy. But LUOCHA is interesting, that's for sure. What's on the back?
Sadly not.
Excellent. Hit secret code.
Take a look yourself.
The title page of a detective novel torn off by LUOCHA. To the next reader, the killer is Chang Hong, the nephew of Chang the Ninth. Yours sincerely, best regards, the immortal spoiler.
The immortal spoiler? Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I'm starting to think the LUOCHA we envision doesn't square with a real one. Would a villain do a good deed like this?
So he paid for the book and tore off the title page to protect people from the spoiler. He must be a fan of this book too. I knew Angler Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
So, LUOCHA is just straight up the nicest guy ever. That's what I'm getting out of this. This is nice. Super nice. As you become a visitor to the Express, you might come across him when you return to the Express. Pretty cool. Alright, well that was pretty silly, but that was pretty fun. We also got a paper flower from that too. And of course, Into the Desolate and our usual rewards. Alright, that was pretty fun. A little long, maybe a little fillery in some places, but overall, pretty goofy. Nice look into LUOCHA though and his character, and just see that he is just the nicest guy in the world. He can't stop being nice. Alright, well, that's all I got for you guys today. I will see you next time. Bye bye.